Well, hello friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Man, Antonio Brown, woo! Wow. I am trying to understand how he is not on the commissioner's exempt list right now, as the NFL is going through and doing their investigations and stuff. If you hadn't heard, there was an artist who was interviewed in Sports Illustrated. She didn't bring charges against him. She wasn't doing a civil suit. To make a long story short, she was in a charity painting artist event that she had done artwork for of Antonio Brown to help raise money for this charity. Antonio Brown saw the portrait of himself and said, "Oh, I want that." And so he told her that he'll pay for it at a later time. In which case, she never got, the charity never got compensated for the painting, allegedly. But Antonio Brown had gotten her number and said, "Hey, I want you to do a painting for me at my home of me, a mural." In which case, she was supposed to be getting paid $1,000 a day. Great money if you can get it. So on the second day, as she was working on getting finished on this thing, allegedly, he shows up butt naked except for a little towel covering himself up there, and tried to, make some moves on her. She didn't finish the artwork and stuff, and she left. So this was in 2017. So this came about, of course, Sports Illustrated talking about it earlier in the week and things. And the NFL is supposed to be talking to the other accuser today. And now we'll be talking to this one as well. Supposedly, she got threatening text messages, a series of them, some including pictures of her kids, and basically saying, there's a group text, so there was like some other people that are on there, and he was talking about how poor she is, how she never finished the painting, and we need to investigate her. Look at her kids, you can see how poor she is, this, that, and the other. And this is just bad, because now you've got all these people that are coming out, and basically this scorched earth policy that's been behind him of people that he has not paid for, and not that not paying somebody for a job is a reason to lose your job, but you're listening to more and more of this behavior, and you've seen what this guy did about your helmet policy, and you just got to start, not only for the integrity of the league, you also have to look at this guy and say, you might need some help, because this kind of stuff, if it is what they're saying it should be, is not normal. This is some scary stuff, and wow. And I'm sitting here thinking, and I know a lot of people to say this is just haterade, but I'm sitting here thinking about the Zeke Elliott situation, where Zeke Elliott received the highest suspension in the history of the NFL for domestic violence, where you could not honestly, and people who hate the Cowboys stuff, I want you to honestly say that, yeah, he was definitely guilty. I want you to go through by the evidence, which the evidence wasn't enough to support a charge or even an arrest. Honestly, he got suspended for 6 games, and you look at what's going on here, all this stuff, and we've seen that this is where there's also a little difference here. We've seen all of the stuff that's been going on from Pittsburgh and everything else to with the Raiders, and now if he did send these texts last night basically putting her on blast and kind of threatening her, the NFL has to do something. They have to do something on this one. This is just bad. And the sad part about this is, people will take this as, that's NFL players. That's the kind of stuff that, no. This is few and far between. And just like any cross-section of society, you're always going to get some people that have some issues. just like Antonio Brown. Lord knows, I got some people that come on this channel that's got some issues that could be like Antonio Brown. But I don't understand how New England is able to get away with having somebody who's doing this kind of stuff on the team. It's just bad all the way around. Maybe after them meeting with the accusers today, maybe something will end up happening and this will be the last straw. Or at least set him down for a little bit. Hey, there's another Cowboy player. Fan. At least they'll slow the roll down and say, hold up, you know, let's put him on the commissioner's list and let the dust settle and find out what's really going on here. You know, New England didn't have him before, and it's not like he was a critical piece. He just got there. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, I'll see you guys soon.